Hey guys, Spirit of the Law here. In this video, I'm going to be going up against 7 of the extreme AIs, all on the same team on Arabia, which normally would be completely impossible for me. So I'm going to give myself one small advantage, which is that I can use the new cheat code going above and beyond, which gives me basically the 256 times tech mod. What that means is I can research every technology 256 times. So think fletching 256 times, or bloodlines 256 times, or even some of the eco upgrades. It can get pretty crazy. The problem is, until I can start to get some momentum and get those techs stacking, I'm basically just playing a normal game against them. So I'm not sure if I can win this. They might just take me out in early feudal age before I can get that going, but it seems like a fun little challenge that I'll try. Now, I've been thinking about the different civilizations and which ones would be good. I was thinking about one of the blacksmith civilizations. So something like the Bulgarians for the faster working blacksmiths, or the Incas who give blacksmith techs to their villagers. But in the end, I decided I'm actually just gonna go with Chinese, because they get a tech discount on everything. And as you can imagine, should be adding up to quite a bit considering all the techs that I'll be getting. So let's check it out. You know, unironically, I am really happy not to see Saracens on the other team, because I think I'm gonna be hiding behind buildings for the first bit. Right, so Chinese have a bit of a weird start. In fact, let's queue up Bloom. Oh, you're right. Going above and beyond. Actually giving myself a fighting chance here, I hope. And first thing is getting this all sorted out. I'm gonna be getting Loom twice here. Okay, nice close bore. And then, because of course with Chinese you start with 0 food, so we might as well keep the town center working, and having a few extra looms is probably a good idea if we get rushed by archers or anything. Pretty good timing there, actually, just as we get enough food for the next villager. Yeah, so not only should we now have 1 or 1.5 villagers more than the AI, you can see I also have 55 HP and now 4 pierce armor, which is going to be great if the AIs decide to rush me, which they very well might. And unfortunately, it's not quite enough food, which is why I want 7 on food there. And I'm really hoping I have a nice, easy to wall map, or at least possible to wall map. And so far, this actually isn't looking too bad. Do hope I have a gold back here. And I just hope that either the walls keep them out, or they stay focused on the town center and leave this back stuff alone. Alright, you can get 7 villagers there on that one sheep. I'm gonna need to find more sheep here. Oh, there we go. I probably won't worry about scouting out my opponents, so I have a little bit more time here to explore my base. Okay, so I think I'll wall this off. Oh, this back gold's so nice. Okay, so if I can wall that off, could probably wall that off. And even that, yeah. I think this is a pretty easy to wall map, which is definitely a nice thing for me right now. And this last my sheep, that's nice. So now I should probably figure out how late I'm gonna advance. Intuitively, I think it makes a lot of sense to advance as quickly as you possibly can. Get those techs out. I don't think that's the winning play though. I'm gonna wall that up a little bit later. Yeah, because if you advance as quickly as you possibly can, I don't know if you're actually able to afford all of those techs, because you're not just buying a tech once. You still have to pay for it each time, and I think you need a pretty good economy if you want to make that work. Okay, that's fine, and let's... I think we're just going to build a house here right now. And I don't really have to worry about losing her to the boar, since, of course, they all have 70 HP. So yeah, this is going to be very defensive at first. And I think that's just the way it's going to be. And luckily I can get Loom a few times, which is going to keep me alive. Hopefully for the first little bit. Though 7 AIs, if they all archer rush me, that could get bad. Let's grab that. I probably don't need to wall yet. I think we're going to get to a point though pretty quick that I just send all the villagers out. And I want to wall that, wall that, wall that. In fact, I don't think there's anything else I really need for my scout, so I think we'll just have him... Oops. Let's grab this boar. Wait a little bit too long for that. Just playing it out in my head, I think the food is going to be the issue. So I'm really glad I have these deer here. In fact, I think that would be a pretty smart thing to grab. I think I'm probably good for food here. It's 14 on food now, so I think we'll grab a little bit more wood. Gonna have a few buildings that I need to make when I reach the next stage. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a couple farms. 'Cause again, I think food's gonna be tough because I need food in order to get that wood upgrade, because it's 100 food every time. Actually, why don't you grab that? And I guess that other guy can just wall this up later when he's done that other part. I think maybe we get a second lumber camp. And then we're going to need a couple on gold, and then I think we advance. Maybe 26 population advance would be smart. Oops. Alright, and then a couple more, and I'm hoping, yeah, let's go 26 villagers. Uh-oh. Oh, you jerk. Alright, well, I don't know if I've loomed quite enough times for this. These militia are probably confused why these villagers have 70 HP. And in a normal game, you know, I would be pretty confused too. Man, it's being really annoying with just microing away from my villagers every time I go after them, though. Alright, well, whatever. Let's just advance. Whoops, and we need to grab this. And, of course, I walled out a villager. It's fine. That AI micro is so annoying. I don't think it's really worth their time to fight them all either. Well, that messed me up pretty good. Okay, let's grab these. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to wall all this. Gotta try it, though. That was a really effective rush. Especially because of that perfect micro by the AI. Pulls them back as soon as you target them, and then as soon as you go away, they immediately come back. Alright, there we go. At least we got it cleaned up. And she's kind of low HP as well. What's that? Another scout. Yeah, he's being super aggressive. Alright, and this is where we start to try to build up our advantage. We need some gold. I'd like to sneak this in as well. But actually, you know what? I don't think I really need to worry about wood. And like efficiency of farms and stuff like that. Another. Okay, we gotta get some loom here. AI is being very smart here. Where's this guy coming from? Do I have a hole here? I think I do. Yeah, it's being super annoying. I mean, this is how you stop me, for sure. Alright, let's just see if we can... Nope. Got it. Nope. Okay, just start the construction so they don't get in. I don't know if I could handle more archers in here right now. Okay, and just a little bit. Alright, good enough. Ooh. Every time I turn around, I swear I've got 3 more militia or men-at-arms in my base. Just want to make sure you can't get in there. Okay, do I need any more loot? I think my villagers are okay and can fight these off. Okay, just block them. There you go. No, oh no. Oh, they got in somehow. How are they getting through my walls? I don't understand. They leave another hole here? I don't know. I do know that we're in a little bit of trouble though. Oh, that's how they got in. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, let's go. Yeah, again, they can't really kill my villagers efficiently, but they can attack them and get them to stop working, which is still annoying even in itself. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And we've got to start transitioning, I think, into some archers. Wish I'd gotten those walls up a bit faster. Yeah. Everybody's just so many things everywhere. And I have such a hard time actually doing any damage to my units. But they're just keeping them from working. Which, I mean, to be fair, is really smart. Like, that's how you stop me from getting going here. And gonna need some more blacksmith. And I would actually like a few more lumber camp upgrades. That's really what I'm trying to focus on first before doing anything else. Alright, we've got these two. Oh, could lose my first villager here, I think. Okay, so I think that's all of those we can afford. We're gonna need to start making archers here now. Okay, so I got all my archers coming out. And essentially, my hope is that I get to a point here that I can start spamming out fletching. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think we can farm there. I don't think that's going to be worth it. Because we have only 3 fletching right now. That's not going to be enough. Okay, I don't really need stone. I don't know what to say about wood here. I think fletching, that's just what it's all about. So we've just got to get... Whoa! So if I can get to the point that I outrange them, then, and especially if they're outside the range of my farms and I can still shoot them, then we're set. Okay, let's get a few more villagers here, I think. Oh, they're starting to go up to the castle age. Okay, so how much fletching do I have? 4 plus 6. It's not terrible, but it's not going to be enough. It's chasing that one guy. I just hope they lose interest in him. You can see that this range gets pretty crazy. Okay, I think we can actually defend these farms now. Because it really all comes down to farms. Because wood's so easy to get now. Like, it's hard to not stockpile a lot of wood. Okay, do need some guys up here to protect against this. Oh no, actually what I need is fletching. I need to stop getting wood upgrades. Like, I don't even think I need wood upgrades at this point. You can see how quickly she gets wood. That's 10 wood right there. Okay, so what we need for sure is fletching. So what have we got? We got 10 fletching. I think we probably get a few more. A few more of the armor upgrades, I think. Oh, yes, there's another gold here. That is awesome. So stabilized a little bit here, I'd say. Don't need all that queued up there. So at a certain point here, I do want to go Castle Age. So I can start getting Thumbring. So try to get gold a little bit faster. It's a little slow at the moment. Okay, I'm hoping some of the villagers here will tank at least a few of these arrows. Okay, actually let's get some wheelbarrow going. You know what? I don't need horse collar at all. And you know, thinking ahead, I probably should gather a little bit of stone here soon if I want some future town centers. And I think we can start thinking about Castle Age here pretty soon. Need a few more armor upgrades. Oh, they're finally gonna kill this guy. Okay, right there. Okay, so we're starting to actually be able to get gold at a pretty decent rate now. And wood. I just have to be careful not to take too long here to go Castle Age, because he'll start to get siege or something. I mean, if he came in with rams, I don't really have anything that can properly defend that. So let's go almost Castle Age. It's actually really nice with Khmer, because you'd get that constant flood of food. Though, I don't know, Thumbring might be pretty important here, if it does what I think it's going to do. Oh, that was unfortunate timing, just as I was going to wall that up. Okay, this is so intense. Oh no, they got one of my archers. No. I don't know if we can do that. We can try. These archers fire so far now. But not far enough. One thing you gotta watch out for here is you want to get masonry so that your buildings are hard to take down, but if you get it too many times, then you actually crash the game. At least other versions of 256 times mod has that problem. And I don't know exactly what HP number it is that it can't go over or breaks the game, so I'm just gonna play it real safe. Uh-oh. Been pretty lucky that they focused just on the front there, and the back has been more or less unrated for maybe 10-15 minutes now. Okay, more archers please. I've got 13 queued up in each of these, so come to think of it, let's just make a few more archery ranges. This is with 3 on wood right now. I'm gonna start running out of safe wood lines, but we're getting a little bit more of a hand. We've got 18 extra range on those. And put a town center down. And I think a couple of wheelbarrows will actually be really good because they'll have a lot harder time hitting my units. Okay, and maybe we'll get a university so I can get ballistics. Oh, we know what we really need. In fact, yeah, there we go. That costs so much. Alright, start getting some thumb ring. Okay, we'll keep you patrolling. Starting to feel a little more like I'm on top of this. The only problem is I am going to run out of gold real quick. Momentarily, I will have no more gold in my base. And I've got 3,000, that's not terrible. Oh yeah, right, get the crossbow upgrade because units are made faster, or crossbows are made faster than archers. So that'll be a useful one. One of the few upgrades, in fact, I can't even think of another one. I guess besides elite upgrades, where getting the next upgrade actually changes the creation time. That's not super common. Ooh. Okay, so we need ballistics, and I'm gonna get a couple of masonry, but again, don't get that one too much. Alright, villagers aren't as critical as usual, because each of them do so much now. But we'll get a few more. It's a good practice of your working memory to make sure that you remember to refresh lumber camps, because it gets out of hand really fast. Okay, let's go. Just a bunch of loom or something. And we only have 190 HP on our villagers. It doesn't feel like a lot anymore. I actually want more HP more than the attack right now. I feel like our attack's pretty good. Oh, snipe that. Thank you. Still not firing fast enough. Yeah, I gotta be a little careful about running out of gold here. And man, those battering rams can take a lot. Nice thing is I attack so fast. It's almost like they're automatic crossbows, and if only there was a name for Chinese crossbows that fire like that. Alright, there we go. And actually, I think we busted our way out of here, so let's see if we can find... I'm a little nervous to leave this unattended. Let's see if we can find a nice new place to settle a town center. Did you actually finish that? We'll get a couple more. Why not? Again, it's the food is my issue. Always here. Okay, so see we got 11 armor there. That's not bad. What happened to the enemies? It's too quiet all of a sudden. Alright, let's have you go down here. A few more loom. Why not? Ooh, AI's starting to hit Imperial Age now. You can see how fast they fire now. It's crazy. They're like fully automatic. And just that range, it's crazy. Okay, so what I need actually is a lot more food. And we'll go build another town center, build a town center. Everything's seeming pretty safe at the moment. I'm gonna say another town center. Nope. Stop. Okay, what do I need now? Again, I just need more farms. I mean, we stabilize now. It's going to be really hard to take them out. It would be tedious to try to take them out with just these crossbows here. I think if I'm going to attack them, it would be better to switch into some sort of melee unit. Uh-oh. In fact, these cavalry are getting a little close. Way too close, actually. Okay, let's take you here. Gotta fire faster. Go. I really wish there was something that made food collect faster besides wheelbarrow, but wheelbarrow doesn't seem to do very much after a certain point. And then they just carry way more, so his carry capacity goes up to like 50 or 60. Like, if you think about it, if he's carrying 60 or 70, you have to wait a really long time to get any food off of him. Ooh, it's getting a little more intense. These longbows are like, wait a second, you can't outrange us. That's illegal. I wonder if they just weren't attacking because they were hitting Imperial Age or something and were just trying to get their upgrades. I've kind of noticed that with the AI before. But they're definitely being really aggressive now. And I think we're just going to go a little bit more fletching. And then pretty soon here we're going to switch. Could go Cavalry Archer for a bit of speed. I'm not sure yet. Uh-oh. They found it. Nope. Run. Ugh. Okay, let's make a castle. Let's get some conscription. I think that would be nice. I really don't need that anymore. Get some gold mining techs. That could be useful. Because then I could just send a few villagers out here and they just like scoop this up in a couple of seconds. It just looks so ridiculous. Oh no. And now we get all the Kipchaks. He's gonna get mercenaries and then like a string of arrows. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit mass wheelbarrow, I think. I don't know if I love this. Come on, guys. That's not a safe location to be right now. Or maybe we'll send a few. Whatever. Again, it's still farming. That is my problem. Whoa. Uh-oh. That's not good. I do like getting on the wheelbarrow. That it makes your villagers super fast. That part's kind of nice. Oh, no, don't want that. Stop that. Is plus 22 attack enough? I don't know. Alright, come on then. Come on. This town center should actually be pretty good since I've got so much fletching. Probably go Imperial Age here pretty soon, I think. And maybe I could sell a little bit of that wood, just a little bit. And let's go Imperial. I don't think we need that. Oh man, they almost got this villager down only 29 HP. Okay, I don't want too much wheelbarrow. We'll make 4 more wheelbarrow. Okay, and let's grab this. I feel like the archers move so slow now because they move regular speed and my villagers are ridiculous speed right now. Oh, no. I'm surprised he hasn't gone rams more than he has. Like, you know, a little bit. Oh, no. I think if the AI went for nothing but rams and onagers, I'd have a pretty hard time against it right now. I think we're gonna start transitioning here in a sec. Into cavalry. I know this archer thing is working really well. But it seems like a good defensive thing. I don't like it attacking quite as much. They just move a little bit too slow for my taste. Oh, you know, be overpowered right now? I should have done this. Is gone Persians and get their only wood crossbows. That'd be so good. Because obviously wood is what you get ridiculous amounts of here. So I think light cav's going to be the play, and unfortunately it's going to take a lot of upgrades, but at least I can get husbandry and make them really fast and great at raiding. I feel like if I just sent crossbows in, they'd take forever to chase down villagers, and obviously, you know, you've seen they can barely hit trade carts here that are moving. Alright, we get all those, and I don't know how we're gonna get enough food to do this. That's the only thing. I've got 50 farmers, and I feel like I'm constantly short on food. This crossbows, man. Oh, I think we need way more of the blacksmiths, for sure. The biggest problem is it's just so hard for me to get food. Nope. And these. That'll be nice and quick. So I'm making 10% faster 14 times. That stacks as multiples. So that's pretty good. Gotta watch out for these. Alright, how are these coming along? Get a couple more. Think we're okay. Oh, you know what we need? 15 conscriptions. That sounds great. I think that makes text research faster as well. So actually I should have got that a long time ago. Alright, do we need any other researches? I think I could probably use this. Maybe a couple more of those. I think that's fine. I don't know. I have a lot of blacksmith. I actually just don't have enough food. And now food's not a very good price. This just turns into waiting for food a little bit. A champion might actually be kind of annoying. Let's see here. Can I spare any crossbows? Maybe. This fires so fast. Okay, so we've got all these. I'm gonna make some cav. And I actually think the forging would be pretty good. Like, I want them to be indestructible, but I also want them to destroy things really quickly. Look how fast those are. And that's not even their final form yet. Okay, yeah, we definitely need more forging. Okay, I've only got 2 lumberjacks. We need to up that number a little bit. We need at least 4. My game's actually having a hard time running this a little bit. Oh no, there we go. Okay, more of those, and food's good price again. Sell a lot of this. Okay, are you fast enough yet? No, I'm not fast enough yet, but you can probably do a little bit. We got 380 HP, a lot of armor, a little bit of attack. Honestly, attack's not that amazing. You know, maybe I could have sent these guys a little bit earlier. This is pretty crazy. I don't know if any of these villagers are going to make it. I don't think so. I think that was most of his economy right there. They see more attack, so they can actually take down towers and stuff. Or castles. I mean, that's okay, but that's not... It's not quite what we're going for. We'll take this one out, because at least on this one he has a bunch of villagers. So that'll be fine. And... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't see that coming. I think he did the one combination that is dangerous for me, which is these siege rams in front and then onagers in the back. Alright, where's my cav? Let's see. Let's just keep the cav moving on. I mean, that's pretty good. You can two-shot an onager. It doesn't get much better than that. That's so ridiculous. I can't believe he actually managed to take out all my crossbows that I had here. Ooh, that sounded like a lot of forging techs coming in all at once. So where are we at now? We're at plus 39. Okay, that's a little better. Oh man, look how fast that works now. Okay, ready for that? Done. So, conscription definitely does increase research rate. It's hard to even select my units, they're so fast and they're so good. And this is the thing, I don't even need to worry about microing them too much because they're just so fast. I just send them around. My computer cannot handle this right now. Okay, decent. Let's send more units out though. Ooh. I think we're fine. I think we can win just with this army. Just looks so ridiculous because the other units, I mean, this is on normal speed. The other units will move normal speed, and mine look like I'm speeding up the game 8 times. Alright, and we'll sneaky get this guy. Just ninja like cav him. Onagers, man. Yeah, I mean, they're doing not a bad job taking me out here. Maybe I should send a rally point here. Food's still so expensive. You see how fast the units come out. Alright guys, push forward. I think we are probably 2 minutes away here. There's just so many alarms. Okay, so I'm just trying to send light cav into random places on the map, and they're so fast, they'll just figure it out for themselves. I don't know if I should do this. Do I delete these? I think I delete some of them. Just to make the light cav. I mean, you can see the military on the map. There's just little specks of blue everywhere. Okay, I think we need at least... Yeah, now they can take these castles down. I think we should at least focus on one at a time, but you know, even if I've just got a few random ones out there, I seem to be able to handle it. Oh, we got our first one. That is a lot of notifications. And they are starting to resign now, so we've only got 3 left. We got orange, green we haven't really hit. And there he goes. Yeah, we'll get rid of all our extra villagers. Oh, and we got orange, so now we just gotta hit green. It's funny how much this is such a struggle early on, and then you kind of hit this critical point that you can defend yourself, but you can't be aggressive, and then you eventually just hit this point where, yeah, as long as you can spam units, it gets pretty crazy. Unfortunately, I have so many units everywhere. It's hard to keep track of them all. Probably could have gone a little faster there with the husbandry at the end there. Yeah, I'm trying to even think where the point was that it turned around. I think once you hit like plus 20 range on the crossbows, they didn't have a chance. But before that, especially when they were rushing me at the beginning there, I could easily see that not going my way. And they just get you to a point you can't farm because they're attacking too close to your town center and you can't fight them off. But after that, it's pretty smooth sailing. I'm surprised the AI has actually resigned so early. I mean, I guess some of them were pretty messed up, but yeah, that's much better. They used to fight way too long, I think. So let's check out the stats. I mean, that seems about right. I was definitely going for a really good kill ratio throughout that game, especially with the crossbows, obviously. And the wood, it's you can't even spend it as fast as you're getting it sometimes. 296 researches, there you go. And yeah, you don't need as many villagers with this type of thing, because each one does so much. Oh yeah, I forgot about relics. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can see right there, 18 minutes. Just started to get the military going, and then you're just in this phase of constant battles, constant fighting for your survival, and then you just hit a point that, yeah, you know, you can just start spamming units. And I think conscription was a big part of that. I should have gotten that a little bit earlier. But anyway, I just thought that'd be a fun experiment to try, and it's fun just to do it. And I always enjoy playing 256 times mod, and the AI puts up, I was actually surprised how much pressure it was putting up early. But that's all for this one. I'd encourage you to try that out for yourself. It was a lot of fun to play. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.